Wild Wacky Wednesday.
Whack off Wednesday.
Wild Wacky Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Man, oh man, oh man. Before we get started with today's show, let me say a thank you to Mr. Percy Brown. Yes, the Prince of Fresh Air. Look, we had a great show yesterday. 2 hour long show.
Man, I'm going to be on there Friday.
Okay, all right. Yeah, 2 hours long. We talked about, comedy. We talked about the military. We talked about a lot of different stuff. Great show. It'll be coming out soon. So once it drops, I'll be definitely sharing it with you all. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, Joe has to go. Joe Camel Toe has to go. They have to go.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case y'all did not know, it was raining men at the White House last weekend. Ah!
Do you see that trans person took their top off at the White House?
Yes. Her name is Rose Montoya, a trans activist. Yes. Yes. It was raining men, he, she's, or she, he's, or whatever's at the White House. They had rainbow flags all over the White House. It looked like a damn rainbow. Ah!
Well,
the White House never had so much color ever in its life. Ah!
They disrespected our flag, and Joe Biden also he violated one of their rules when they flew the rainbow flag and put it up there with the United States flag. That is against the rules.
The White House never had so much color in its life.
They never had so much.
Only Joe can do it.
That was everything they do is cringy.
Only Sleepy Joe and Camel Toe can do it. Only them. Out of all the presidents in the world we've had, we ain't never had a rainbow White House.
Well, he's already the most corrupt president we've ever had.
Oh my God.
When they were pointing the fingers at Trump about this Russian collusion, well, that was to hide the fact that they were colluding with the Ukraine. And Kamala's failure as our borders are, I mean, we've never had this many people cross the border, ever.
No. I can't even... Ladies and gentlemen, what happened to America? Where did America go? America just disappeared. It just went away.
And before anybody starts whining and crying and saying, "Oh, we should take care of these people," you know what? I have friends who came to this country and they spent thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to become citizens.
Right.
They went to school and all these other things they had to do to go through the system to become citizens. And this took years. They did everything right.
Exactly.
And now they're just letting people cross.
Come in for free.
Here you go.
Welcome to America.
Here's your food stamp card.
Here's a clothing voucher.
Here's your free housing.
Ladies and gentlemen, do y'all know we're spending millions and millions of dollars for these people? Millions.
Yep.
Maybe even billions. I don't know yet. But I know definitely millions. Millions. To house them in hotels in like 4 seasons.
That's ridiculous, man.
People regular like us. They're in 4 seasons in the Marriott and the Hilton. They ain't sleeping at a Roach Hotel. They got good king size beds, cable TV, free breakfast, lunch, and dinner, clothes, shoes.
Yep. They turn people away. They turn regular people away from these hotels to allow these immigrants
to
come in.
They kick people out.
And
people that have paid, they were funding them. Hey, look, take your money back. We got to let Julio over here.
And even though they were relocating a lot of these veterans, they were kicking veterans out of some of these hotels to bring immigrants in.
Yes.
And not all of the vets were rehoused somewhere else. Some of them were put
Nope,
out on the
they're in the
street.
street, homeless.
Yep.
Why can't we help our people first before we help other countries? We have tons of homeless veterans, people on the street strung out on drugs. Why can we help our people first when we go to other countries and help them? That's my problem is, why are we always trying to fix other countries instead of fix ours?
Why the hell are we even in the Ukraine?
Right.
What?
This ain't got nothing to do with us.
That
Nothing.
ain't none of our business.
Nothing.
I tell you why.
9/11 was a joke too. 9/11 was not about no damn weapons of mass destruction. Was not.
Oh,
We found nothing. I was there. We found nothing. You know what it was there for? We was there to steal oil, which we didn't steal nothing.
nope. You know,
We got none. We didn't get none of the oil that we went over there to actually steal.
you know
But
what,
hey.
Tarek? I actually defended George Bush back then, and now I'm so embarrassed that I even voted for the guy.
Waste.
Yeah, a waste of
Lives
space.
were lost for nothing.
Yep.
Many lives were lost for nothing. Nothing. And
you
guess
know
what? I don't even think Iraq was the ones that hit us in 9/11.
Well, the people that they allowed on that plane, I think they knew that was going to happen.
Right. They knew.
How? I mean, why wouldn't you be suspicious if somebody said, "Well, I just want to learn how to fly. I don't want to learn how to land." That's
Right.
not going to throw up a red flag.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all better wake up. And y'all better wake up and smell something. Smell the roses, smell some boo-boos, smell something. Y'all are lost, confused.
Yeah.
I honestly think 9/11 was an inside fucking job.
I believe it now. I didn't back then, but I do now.
Job. I'm sorry. I'm just calling how I see it.
And what
it
better?
It was inside job. I don't know why they did it. I can't say why.
I can know why. They wanted another reason to take some of our freedoms away from us. They wanted another reason to, they call it our national security. You know how long it takes to get on a freaking airplane, that you got to be there a couple of hours early just to go through all the security checks and all that crap. Excuse me.
Like, how do I buy a ticket for a plane for a trip months ahead of time, and then I get there, they tell me, your flight's booked up. What you mean flight's booked up? I paid months for this ticket.
Yep.
Everything is jacked up, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is jacked up. But let me tell you something. I don't think you know this. DC, where they had the parade, is a free the nipple zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, free the nipple. So listen, ladies, if you don't want to put your titties out, let it be free. You tie your bra, you tie the shirt too hot. You can take your shirt off, let your breast be free. You can do it. You can do it everywhere in the world except for Indiana, Tennessee, and Utah. So if your wife gets too hot, tell her she can take her shirt off and let her titties be free.
Shoot. I don't even want to see a dude do that.
Now here's my question: when can I let my penis be free?
Little Willie's getting hot.
Where can I free my Willie?
Free Willie.
This shit, I was like, huh? So I was listening to the trans activist Rose Montoya that I guess was holding an event at the White House. She kept saying like, Washington D.C. is a free the nipple state. Huh? What the fuck does that mean? Free the nipple? And she kept saying it. Yeah, you can free your nipples. Free your nipples. Free your nipples. So I said, no, DC don't allow shit like that. I looked it up. And I found out that everybody is doing it except for Indiana, Tennessee, and Utah. You can, ladies, hey, you are free to let your breasts be free. I didn't know this. I learned something yesterday. I was like, well, thank you, Rose Montoya, for letting me know that women are more freer than us.
You know,
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
It is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm sorry, but some kind of event at the White House, I just don't think that's proper. You need to show some respect. That is so disrespectful.
Anywhere other than the White House.
Can you imagine what other countries are thinking of us?
Laughing their ass off.
Now, I did hear that this person is now banned from the White House. This Montoya person.
For what?
Because
she did what she was allowed to do. It's free the nipple. She freed her man boobs, her female man boobs.
Well,
because mind it, she's trans. She's not a real woman. She's actually a man. Now she do look like a woman, but don't be fooled. She got a wee wee. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen!
I don't get it, man. I
had no idea we was this lost. And this law has been in active for a while. New York started it years ago. The free the nipple. It started in New York, and it took it, and everybody else got Women should be able to let their breasts out because they breastfeed. Okay, breastfeeding is different from just being outside, flop your breasts around.
Yeah, but they usually cover the baby up when they're with a blanket when they do that.
Some do. I've seen some would just be like, fuck it. Here.
I mean, yeah, it's a natural thing. And if you got to feed your baby, you got to feed your baby. But I'm sorry.
But I don't need to see it. I don't, you're not feeding me.
That's just.
Are you feeding all of us? Can we get some too?
Well, free your wee wee and say, I'm just feeding my girlfriend.
Oh my God.
This is gross, man. I'm sorry. We're lost. We're all going to hell.
Oh my God. Yes, we are. Yeah. We trying to beat it, but they be like, hey, you part of this shit too. Come on, let's go.
So speaking of Free the Willy, did you hear that that new Little Mermaid movie that they had a porn star as one of the mermaids or mermen?
What?
Yep, there was a porn star. I forget the guy's name. I think he's like from Europe or something like that, and he was one of the mermen in the movie.
No wonder why I flopped.
Man, it flopped for a lot of reasons. I think people are tired. People are tired of remakes, man. Yeah. Give us something new. I mean, I've already seen the movie. I don't need to see it again. Right. I don't care if you got live action in it. And I don't know what they got against redheads in Hollywood, but every time you get a redhead, they got to replace it with a black person.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen. We don't need a black Rambo. We don't need a black a Gladiator. We don't need a black Rocky. We don't need none of that. Well, now we do got a black Rocky. We got Creed.
But at least Creed is the son of Apollo Creed.
Right,
but I'm sorry, man. Okay. I am pretty sure there are plenty of good folk stories and mythologies that come out of Africa you can make a movie out of.
Right.
And I would gladly go see it.
Right. But Wakanda ain't one of them. Black Panther ain't one of them.
But you know what? Black Panther at least was an original character that was created. And it's a fictitious place.
It's a real Wakanda. actually trying to go to Wakanda.
If people believe there's really a Wakanda, something's wrong. I mean, I don't have a problem with original characters.
Right.
I'll gladly support them. Just stop race swapping characters. I'm sorry, but in Norse mythology, there were no black people, there were no Asian people, there were no Hispanic people.
Right.
They were there. I mean, you're talking white folks. They were all white folks.
Right. Right.
They weren't mixed white folks either. They were pure bred white folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And keep it that way. I wouldn't expect Ryan Reynolds to play the part of Martin Luther King.
Well, they.
I wouldn't support that.
Then you send me something like that.
Can you imagine?
Where a white man was playing Malcolm X.
Jackie Chan is JFK. I mean, come on. Let's be for real.
Look, if a white man was trying to pretend to be Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or that's what we're doing.
Paul Rudd plays Kunta Kinte.
Right.
There's no reason why you should race swap characters. Just no reason whatsoever.
Right.
And if you're saying, why do people feel like an original African character would not be popular? I would support it.
Right. Right.
You know, just like in Mexico, they have plenty of mythology down there. Mm-hmm. You could make a movie out of some of their folklore.
Right.
Asia, India, there are plenty of great stories out there that you can. I know people would support.
Right. Right. Okay, for instance, Lady Jim, here's one for you. Okay, how about a Snow Black?
You know, there's a reason why she was called Snow White. And I think that they're swapping that with the Hispanic characters.
Oh, no, they're not.
Yeah.
What's next, Asian?
They got a black Tinkerbell.
Oh, my God. Right.
So you're saying that you don't like white people, but white people's stories are more relevant than any other ethnicity.
The problem is everything that y'all done, every movie that y'all been in, and you know, and I guess didn't have no black people in it. It was racist. So now they're trying to put black people in stuff that they weren't. Like Pinocchio, they're trying to make Pinocchio black. They're trying to make Peter Pan black. They're trying to make Mary Poppins black. There's no black people in those movies.
I mean, you've seen movies like Harlem Nights and
there was no white people in that.
There was no white people in there.
There were very little, like a sprinkle of white. Like
yeah, but that was the characters were wrote as white people in those movies.
Right.
But I mean, that movie did real well.
Yes, very well, very very well. Yes, it did.
I mean, good Lord, how many characters have people like Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and all these other folks? They made these characters and people liked it.
Brother, let me tell you something, man. This is only going to get worse.
Yep.
And the problem is, we have, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something. Go look and see. Black people have over 100 channels with just black news, black entertainment television, black sports. These are all channels that are on TV. You go look. We got over 100 just black. I haven't seen not one white channel yet. Not one white channel. We got Mexican channels. We got Asian channels, but I don't see not a one white channel.
Yeah, they're gonna make one.
Not a nan white channel.
You're gonna have next thing you know, it's going to be NBC, CBS, ABC, and KKK.
Right. Man.
And I don't see anybody like Denzel Washington lining up to play Robert E. Lee.
Right. When y'all gonna do that?
Although Dave Chappelle did play a KKK member.
Oh yes, that was
Oh my! I laughed so freaking hard watching that.
Oh man, that was classic. Dave Chappelle was. I was like, man,
he was the master.
Stuff like that, ladies and gentlemen. We can't even get away with doing stuff like that no more. You can't do stuff like that no more.
Nobody has humor anymore. Everything's got to be politically correct.
Everybody's feelings are so soft. Like, oh no, that hurts my feelings. Oh, don't do that. Don't say that. Don't do that. Huh?
Do you remember on Saturday Night Live, Eddie Murphy pretended like he was a white guy and went out and I laughed and laughed. I mean, they made fun of white people, but it was in humor.
Yes, it's comedy. It's fun. It's funny. It ain't supposed to be taken seriously. But people are taking it seriously. Like, no, you can't do that. It hurts my feelings.
Whenever he got on the bus and there was the one black person on the bus, and then when the black person got off the bus, all the white people got up, started having a party, and everybody drinking wine. I mean, it was funny.
Yes. And you know the bad thing is now? These same people that did these stuff had to apologize for it.
Jesus Christ.
They had to apologize. Kevin Hart had to apologize for his stuff. Eddie Murphy had to apologize for his stuff. Like, what the?
Why?
Why are they apologizing for being damn comedians and being funny? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we've done to ourselves. We did this. Yeah. We caused this to happen. This is our doing. This is our doing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to today's show.
30 minutes into it. Let's get to the top.
Hold up. This ain't the show. What are y'all doing? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if y'all following this case or not. We got a rapper by the name of YNW Melly. 24-year-old rapper by the name of Jamel Demons. Demons. Demons.
Okay.
Wow. Great last name. Anyway, he is being charged for 2 counts of first-degree murder. Killed 2 of his friends. And a staged drive-by shooting. Yes. Rapper. And guess what? Get this. In one of his songs, he talked about it.
Oh, is that the one that they charged him because of his song?
I think it was another case. This is a whole brand new case.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Yes. Now, mind it, this situation happened in 2018. What takes so long to get to trial? 2018 is 2024. I mean, I'm sorry, 2023. I'm sorry, my fault. I'm going ahead of time. Yeah. 2023. This shit happened in 2018, and now this shit is finally in trial? Anyway, they're trying to give him the death penalty. 24 years old, rapper, killed 2 of his friends in a staged drive-by shooting. Well, we don't know if he actually did or not. He's in trial. But it looks like he did it. They got the evidence to prove he did it. And he has a rap song talking about that night and how it went down and what he did in his song. But guess what they're saying? Oh no, it's just music. It's just artistic. It's artistic. It's artistic crap. Whatever dumb shit they said. So he pretty much told you the whole case. He told you he shot up his friends. Blah 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 blah. Oh, and he's a gang member.
Lord have mercy.
And he's a gang member. He's a blood. Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask y'all a question. Do we need rap music?
I don't
Should
care for
rap
it.
music be banned?
You know, as much as I do not care for rap music. Now you got me
You're
saying
right. I don't
that.
care for that shit. I don't care for that shit.
Rap music, I don't think the music itself should be banned, but and I don't even believe in censorship. These are individuals who decided to put something violent in their music. It goes back to you when you say that parents need to be more involved in their children's lives.
Right.
They shouldn't let their children listen to that kind of stuff. If you're not mature enough to listen to a song and you're going to emulate whatever's in the song, you don't
That's
need
what
to
they're
be
doing.
listening to it.
That's what they're doing.
I
Yeah,
was
go ahead,
part
brother.
of I was part of that generation where I was really into heavy metal music,
Mm.
and all the court systems tried to blame people like Ozzy Osbourne and Judas Priest and all of causing teenagers to off themselves, and
Mm.
they said that it was all part of devil worship and all that kind
Right.
of mess. And it's not the music, it's the individual who's listening to the music. They're already prone to stuff like that.
Right.
They're just using the music as an excuse.
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you got a lot of a lot of children, a lot of teenagers, a lot of adults that are listening to this rap music, looking at their lifestyle and trying to live it out. They're trying to be rappers. They're trying to be drug dealers. They're trying to be gang members. They're trying. And guess what happened? They're going to prison or they're dying
Mm.
for trying to be you know what's funny about this rap game? A lot of these rappers that y'all watching aren't even real thugs. They're pretending to be thugs in the music videos. They don't do no drugs. They don't shoot nobody. They ain't no gang. But y'all watching this in the music video and be like, oh man, they got cars, women, money, drugs. Yeah. And guess what? It ain't even real. It ain't real guns, ain't real drugs. And the women in the video, they're video vixens. They're real hoes. They're not really messing with these women. They're paid to be in the music video.
Exactly.
And y'all out here trying to do all the shit y'all see. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Mm.
And like you were saying before, man, yeah, you got man, one of my greatest shows, man, I lost, man. I love Beavis and Butthead. I love Beavis and Butthead. Back in the day, Beavis and Butthead, they got rid of Beavis and Butthead because children were doing the shit they were doing in Beavis and Butthead. But it's not for children. Children should be watching Beavis and Butthead.
Didn't you watch Looney Tunes and all that when you were a kid?
Yes.
I
go
never
around trying to jump off of cliffs. Oh.
I never tried to paint the side of a rock with
and try to go through it.
Try to go through it, or drop an anvil off of the roof on top of my brother's head or something. I never did anything like that.
Oh my God.
You have to be prone to that in the first place. Nothing you watch and nothing you listen to is going to make you go out and do these things unless you already have it up here.
Right. I haven't seen nobody try to get rid of wrestling.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids got hurt and died from doing wrestling moves. Drop kicks and leg drops and body slams and suplexes.
I will
get rid of wrestling. What happened to that? What banned wrestling?
Right. I remember I was pretending like I was wrestling with my brother, and I had chunked him, and he hit his mouth on the bedpost.
Oh shit!
Busted his lip open, and I'm like, "Don't tell mom! Don't tell mom!" But little boys are gonna wrestle.
But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, this situation we talk about with rap music, it's been going on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Like before, you know what I'm saying? They would talk about, gang activity and drugs and shoot. But now people are doing it. They're putting their crimes in their music. Their crimes in their music. Let me ask y'all a question. For those that like rap music, tell me, what positivity is in rap music? What kind of positivity is in rap music? Give me one positive thing that you get from rap music. One. Go.
Well, if you listen to Bryson Gray, you get positivity out of that.
Yeah, but that's politic. That's politic rap. I'm talking about real hip hop street rap. I ain't talking about politic rap. I ain't talking about Bryson Gray or my good friend Los Alexander. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about rappers like well, they dead now, but like Tupac. Now Tupac has some good positive music until later. Later in his rap career, he started talking about hit 'em up and kicking ass and shooting and killing and all kind of shit. And Biggie too. Rest they soul. And ladies and gentlemen, actually, that's when this shit started. When Tupac and Biggie started with the gang shit, that's when rap changed. Remember LL Cool J? LL Cool J never talked about no killing, shooting, raping, selling drugs, none of that. And he was a good rapper. He was good.
Even MC Hammer.
He never talked about shooting, killing, raping.
Even MC Hammer went into some of that rap.
Yes, at the end. Like, dude, no.
he ruined his career big time.
What are you doing? No, you can't do this there. You're a disco rapper. No, you can't be a gang member now, MC Hammer. Your time's up.
What happened to I like big butts and I cannot lie? All your other brothers can't get none.
Right. There you go. Safe, fun, dance, rap music. Now, some of the rap music, you can't even tell what the hell they saying. Like, what the hell we saying?
Yeah, Blondie was rapping a long, long time ago. Remember, what the hell's that song? I can't think of it at the moment, but man, that rap music had been going on since like it was either the late 60s or early 70s.
Yes, and people were not killing each other or trying to live a gangster life or trying to be a drug dealer or trying to drive or trying to steal cars, whatever the hell they think they see in the videos, they want to go do it. Rap music was clean. It was safe. You can listen to it. Grandma can listen to it. Your kids can listen to it. Mm-hmm. Now you don't even want to listen to it. I'm like, what they say?
Actually, you know what? I think that it wasn't called rap music back then. It was more bohemian stuff, but I think that stuff had started happening in the 50s.
Right. Rap music took a turn. Unfortunately, I mean, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think rap music took a turn for the worse after Tupac and Biggie. I think it took a turn. It was safe when LL Cool J was rapping. He was right there. LL Cool J, Eric B. Rakim, who else? Sir Mix-a-Lot, Kumo D. There was a whole bunch of rappers before Tupac and Biggie and there was no violence. There was no I'm killing this dude over some drugs or I'm going to steal his car and make some fast money. They weren't talking about that in music. They weren't.
The problem is you get a culture going and it hijacks music and it incorporates it into that lifestyle. that culture.
Right.
I mean,
and ladies and gentlemen, let me this
ahead,
isn't a black thing. This is not a black thing. I don't want y'all thinking, oh well, rap music, black people doing it, white people doing it, Hispanics, Asians, all young adults, children of all ages, races are doing it. They're living out their rapper lives. Yep. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My son likes rap music. He wants to be a rapper.
Everybody wants to be a rapper.
But guess what I do with my son? I explain to him, son. Yes, it looks fun. Yeah. But guess what? It's not real. It's fake. These guys are not drug dealers. Some of them are. Some of them are. But most of them are not drug dealers. They don't got a bunch of hoes. They don't do drugs. They don't sell drugs. They don't shoot at the police. They don't kill nobody. Well, some do, but
most of them don't.
You can't do it. You do it, guess what? You're going to prison, or you're going to end up dead. So I explained to him when it is the music, yeah, you like the music, yeah, you listen to the lyrics, blah, 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 but you can't do it. And if you try to do it, guess what? I'm going to beat your ass. If the police don't beat your ass.
Which goes back to the fact of you saying parents need to be in their children's lives.
Let your children know that they cannot live this life. It's fake.
Yep.
But like I said, some of these rappers are living out this life. They are. And they're putting it in their music. Back in the day, yes, rap music had positivity. Today's rap music, there is no positivity. I can't tell you one rapper that's rapping right now, except for, like I said, we got Bryson Gray and Los Alexander, those guys, but that's a different kind of rap. That's politic rap. We ain't talking about Axe Biden. We ain't talking about asking Kamala. We ain't talking about that. We don't do that. We just say, please leave so we can get America back. But there is no positivity in today's rap music. And I'll be honest with you too. There is some R&B music there's no positivity in it. There's a lot of music there's no positivity in it. Like you got R&B music talking about, hey, I've been sexing this and sexing that and sexing this and sexing that. And on the video, you don't see not a condom to first. So we just gonna be up here promoting unsafe sex in this video.
Isn't there a song even called "I Want to Sex You Up"?
I want to sex you up. I want your sex. All kind of stuff. And then not a condom to first and none of the video. Like, oh, okay, yeah, this looks like great fun, real unsafe fun.
I mean, good Lord, look at some of these hip hop artists like your was it Megan Thee Stallion or whatever her name is, Cardi B.
No positivity with that.
Singing about
you're teaching young girls to go out there with no clothes on and shake their ass and show their breasts and their butt cheeks.
Yeah.
This is not positive stuff. It's negative. I tell you what, let my daughter go out here with some real short booty shorts and her breast out and all that. We're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem. But we're saying it's okay. Oh, it's okay. They're just doing them. They're being themselves. Let them do them. They're young. Yeah, they're young, but they ain't gotta be out here looking like a prostitute.
They're young. They're impressionable.
Yes.
And they're already stupid.
Men will look at that and be like, "Oh, she's a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
She's a prostitute. How much?"
Let's put it this way. You got somebody who's already sick in the head, and they're listening to women talking about their body parts and
my walk.
They want to, give head and all this other stuff, and you've got some somebody out there who's delusional and they're thinking, oh, well, all women must be this way.
Yes.
So they go out and then they try to take advantage of them. And then the women want to scream, well, why are men wanting to
right.
Have sex with me without my consent? Well, you're singing about it.
Right. And you out here dressed like it. You're sexualizing yourself. You're letting yourself be seen as a sex object.
That's right.
If you put your clothes on and dress appropriately, I won't have to think about, oh, she gonna be easy tonight.
That's the problem when you got a young person who's impressionable and you're giving them that vision that it's okay to be this way. Then that's going to be the mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your average person is not going to go out and sexually assault someone.
No.
But if you have somebody who's sick in the head,
mm-hmm.
they're going to go out and they're going to do it. You go out and you dress like you're a hooker, then you're going to be treated. Exactly. They're going to treat you that way. Is it right? No, it's not right.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not at all. And a lot of times, that's what gets a lot of people in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like for instance, okay, let's do this scenario. You're a police officer. It's late at night. A car go driving by fast as hell, playing rap music. Windows tinted. What do you think I'm thinking as a police officer when I see a car speeding by, playing rap music, windows tinted? What am I thinking?
That probably somebody in there is a gangster or
exactly.
Yeah.
So then I'll pull you over. I get to your car. You act funny. You talk about, oh, my rights. But then I take a sniff. I smell marijuana. I'm thinking now, oh, you a drug dealer. There's some more drugs in this car. Get your ass out. No, I ain't getting out. Ladies and gentlemen, what the energy you put out is what you receive.
Yep.
You look like a hoe, you're treated like a hoe. You look like a drug dealer, you're going to be treated like a drug dealer. That's it. There's nothing else to it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else to it.
And
now there's no right or wrong. Everything's right. Who's telling anybody what they're doing is wrong? Nobody's saying, hey, man, that's wrong. Don't do that. No. It's open season for wrong. Open season. Wrong is right.
Well, they talking about stereotyping folks. But if you dress and you act like a gangster, people are going to think you're a gangster.
Exactly.
All right, me personally, but if I got my hair down and I've got on my heavy metal T-shirts and my leathers on and all that stuff,
I'm either going to think you a redneck, a hippie.
You're gonna think, oh, here's one of those crazy metalheads. You're just not gonna open the door for me unless you know who I am.
Hey, he's a KKK member.
Right? Just because I'm wearing white sheets and a hood, you think I'm in the KKK.
Oh man, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see this rap music getting any better. It's already bad, and it can get worse. It can get worse. This is only the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Next, you're going to start seeing real crimes being done in rap videos. They're thinking, oh man, it look real, and it was real.
Mm-hmm. Well, they get upset with cops when they profile people, but honestly,
I have no choice but to profile you. I don't know who you are until you let me know who you are.
Right.
I can't say if you're a drug dealer, a rapist, a murderer. I don't know. You're a stranger.
Mm-hmm. Let's just put out a scenario there. Somebody walks up to your door, and like I said, someone like me, if I got my hair down and I got my metal shirts on, my leathers on,
Right.
all that kind of stuff, you're going to be a little reluctant to let me in the front door.
Yeah, I'm be like, you got the wrong address.
Right.
And if you don't move, I'm shooting.
But if I come to your door and I'm clean cut and I got a suit on and something like that, you'll be a little more apt to let me in the door.
Yeah, I just think you're trying to sell me something.
Right.
So I'm not buying today. Or I might think oh shit, what'd I do? It's the police.
You know, and they say if you act like a duck and you talk like a duck and walk like a duck, then you're a duck.
You probably are a duck, right? You're right.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about what you put into the world, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the energy you put out. But yeah,
a guy dresses up like a girl, they expect us to think that they're really a girl.
Right.
Well, if you act and you dress like a thug and a gang member, then I'm going to assume you're a gang member.
Right. Right. It's what you put out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. I don't know what's next. What's next? What's next? We got rap music taking over right now. Like I said, this young brother's 24 years old. He's got a tight case to beat. Very tight. His case is it's pretty much done.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. Two friends of his. Friends. And they said he set up a drive-by shooting for them to get murdered. Crazy. And it's in his music. The whole thing is in his song. And guess what? I don't even think they're going to use it. They played it, but they dismissed it.
Well, all I gotta say is, welcome to our world, because we got treated a certain way back in my day because we listened to heavy metal music. We're automatically thought to be devil worshippers just because we listen to Iron Maiden and bands like that.
Right. But see, but then y'all were just killing yourselves.
Yeah,
this right here, you got people out here actually killing, murdering, stealing, raping.
Oh, they thought we sacrificed children too, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Can you see me at the altar trying to sacrifice a baby to Satan?
Are you asking me that question for real? Oh man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. I'm gonna put it like this. I listen to old rap. I don't listen to none of the young rap. This new rap, it don't do nothing for me. I can't listen to it. I still listen to old Tupac and old Biggie and, you know what I'm saying, LL Cool J and stuff like that. But these rappers today, I can't relate. I can't relate to nothing they talking about. I never sold no drugs. I never did no drugs. I never messed with a whole bunch of hoes. All the shit they talk about, I never done, and I don't plan on doing. But you got these young kids that a lot of them don't have any parents, don't have any guidance, and they're turning to the music, and they want to be just like these rappers with all the money, all the women, all the clothes, all the cars, and they're doing it. They're picking up this lifestyle from a music video, a rap music video. I don't see anybody trying to be like, well, there are a couple people trying to be like R. Kelly, but but that's for another show.
Ain't that the guy that likes to pee on people?
Yeah,
or have people pee on him?
But okay, fine. You don't see nobody out here trying to be like Chris Brown or Usher. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to be like the rappers. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to be like the rappers. They show too much fame and money and And that's what makes these young boys, these children, young men want to go out and do this stuff because the rappers are doing it. TV is supposed to be the kid's daddy. TV is raising children.
Yep, it really is.
TV. Social media is raising children. And these rappers are raising your children.
Mm-hmm.
They're raising your children. They're leading them the way. There's a new rapper born every day, trying to be like the other rapper.
Or outdo the other rappers.
Or outdo. Yes. They're out here outdoing. They're out here killing each other to outdo the other rapper.
I know whenever rap kind of came on the scene when I was a kid, all the rappers were talking about how they were better rappers than the other rappers.
All right.
You know,
but
and now it's like, oh, well, I could kill more people in a drive-by than you can and sell more drugs and get more money and get more hoes and all this kind of garbage.
Or I can just kill you and take your spot.
Yep.
It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. But I'm still waiting to find out. Please leave a comment in the comment section. What positivity is in rap music? I haven't heard any in the last, let's see, maybe 20 years? 20? When did Tupac die? How long has Tupac been gone?
Don't give me the line. I never paid attention to it.
Since Tupac and Biggie died, there has not been no positivity in rap music.
It's been at least 20 years, right?
It had to be at least 20. At least, or even more. Since that happened, since they brought in gangster rap, because that's what it's called, gangster rap.
Yeah.
Rap has been turned upside down.
I know my buddy Tony, his son was listening to that stuff, and I lived with them for a little while. I want to say I was probably in my early 30s when that happened. No, it might have been earlier than that. So, yes, it had to have been at least since 2000 anyway.
Right. It's been a while, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while. Rap has not been the same since Tupac and Biggie. It is not. They introduced a side of rap music that should never been introduced. That side should never be introduced. Period. Now we can't get rid of it. It's over. They've taken gangster rap and made it into a whole, I don't know what it's called.
Culture.
It's a shame.
It's weird how America has always had this obsession with like crime, and because I mean, they made heroes out of outlaws in the Old West.
Right.
And then whenever like the Great Depression time came around and you had all those mobsters, they made heroes out of those mobsters.
Right.
And today's it's the gang members.
Right.
What's wrong with people? It's people in general.
Right. Why can't we just live a regular peaceful life? Why do we have to live like gang members and drug dealers and none of that says I want to stay out of prison. None of that says I want to live a safe life. Being a drug dealer is a dangerous life. Being a drug dealer, being a gang member, being all that, it's a scary life. You gotta live with your eyes. You gotta sleep with your eyes open.
You know what seems to be the center of all those things that I've talked about is money.
Yeah, money is the root of all evil.
It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. Money in itself is not evil. It's when you love it so much that you're willing to do anything. That's the evil part. You're willing to kill someone else over money.
Right.
that there's a problem. I mean, I want to be rich, but I want to do it the right way.
Right.
You know, I don't want to
Right.
hurt. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to sell drugs. I don't want to shoot nobody.
Nope. Because if you're in prison, you won't be able to enjoy it. If you get killed, if you get murdered over it, you're not going to spend it either.
Nope.
So why don't you just find a better way to get it?
You know,
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
we-
I just know that right now, rap music is dangerous for children, dangerous for young men, and dangerous for adults. It's dangerous.
yeah.
It's very dangerous because, like I said, we're looking at these guys, and they most, not me, but some want to be just like them.
Yeah, when you got adults that are trying to emulate these rappers, I mean, come on, you're an adult. Why you want to be like a child? That's basically what you're doing, trying to be like a child.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, it looks nice. Fast cars, a bunch of women, a lot of money, good time, alcohol. Yeah, it looks. Oh man, yeah. But guess what? No.
Our morality has just gone out the window.
No.
Everything.
No. It looks like trouble, and I'm too old to have it.
Yeah. The Bible talks about, making good evil and evil good. And that's exactly what we've been doing for decades.
Evil is winning.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even talk about religion anymore. They don't want to hear about it. Christianity.
Dude, if you watch a TV show or a movie and you have somebody in it that's religious, they're made out like they're crazy or they're the bad guy.
Yep.
And when they talk about Catholicism, all you can hear about is the priests that molest children and
right.
Or that crazy cult leader that talks their whole congregation into drinking the Kool-Aid,
Right. Or jumping off the cliff.
You don't hear about like my buddy Ruben, who's a missionary over in Mexico, who has given up a good life where he could be rich and kicking back in a mansion.
Right.
But he spends his time helping poor folks.
Wow.
Not only to get saved and be a Christian, but helping them to better their lives, to have a home, to have a job. You don't hear stories like that. No, you hear about the crazy cult leader that buys up a bunch of guns and gets in a shootout with the law and or talks everybody drinking Kool-Aid with cyanide in it. That's all you hear about.
Right. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, only thing we can do, ladies and gentlemen, is raise your children, teach them right from wrong,
and pray,
and definitely
get closer to God.
Pray. Find somebody to pray to. It don't matter who. Just pray to somebody. Pray for America.
Well,
pray for yourself.
Don't put your trust in men. Put your trust in God, because man is going to fail you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I don't have nothing else to tell you. My son listens to rap music. He does, but I educate him on what he's listening to and what he's not supposed to do. You should do the same if your children like rap music. My son is still trying to be a rapper. I hope he changes his mind. He's only 10. Hope he changes his mind by the time he hit 15.
Well,
and if not, hey, look, you can be a rapper, just don't be a gangster rapper, all right? Be like LL Cool J.
If he wants to be a rapper, then take him up to the department store at Christmas time. They need plenty of wrappers up there, wrap presents.
Hey, you want me rapping? Let's go. Hey, what's this, Dad? Oh, we're wrapping gifts for Christmas.
This is wrapping paper with your tape, and here's your
right.
ribbon to wrap around it.
With a little bow on there. All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something, man. I want to thank y'all so much. I appreciate you all for tuning into the show, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really do appreciate you all. Also, thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing and liking my brother's channel, The Vibes Broadcast. Hey, man, he appreciates you all doing that. Like I said, man, my brother right here got great content on the channel, life coaches, paranormal activity, interviews with comedians, musicians, you name it, he got it. Great channel. Also my brother, man, he came back yesterday. Nico Lagan, great guy, man, great guy, Mr. Masculine himself. Thank y'all for tuning in, subscribing, and liking this channel as well. And without you all, man, hey, we would just be regular people in the street. But here we create content for y'all to educate you and also make you laugh sometimes. We not always serious. We laugh, we have a good time. It's not always serious, but this is a serious topic that we talk about in this show. Serious topics. We hope y'all learn something. Teach your children something. Teach yourselves something. Shit, like I said, I learned something. I didn't know DC was so crazy. I didn't know you could leave your titties out in DC. I didn't know. And I don't even think Kyle knew that you could let your titties out in Texas. But now he knows. If you walk in the street, you see somebody's titties out, you're like, oh, okay. It's free titty. It's a free titty state.
And it's funny. I mean, we do have this place called Hippie Hollow here in Austin. It's a beach where a bunch of people go to do their little. Oh
yeah, we got to hear. Yeah.
Their nude sunbathing and all that stuff, but
are you been?
Hell no. I don't want to see some 80-year-old balls hanging out and titty sagging and all that. No, hell no.
Oh man, yeah, we got one too, man. We got one too. I just want to go there one day just to be for entertainment.
I'm not going to participate. I mean, for the most part, other than that beach, which is kind of hidden away anyway, but you don't see people do that around here.
Probably because they don't know they can. I didn't know you could either until I looked it up. Like, huh?
I mean, I know that there's a lot of women around that do breastfeed their children. But they always have a covering so you can't see anything.
They don't got to. They could be free.
Well, they don't do it around here.
Oh man, could you imagine if I probably shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have told y'all this. I shouldn't have even told y'all that y'all could do it. Now look, now people are like, oh, I can leave my titties out.
I'm going for it. Woohoo! Free the boob.
Oh man, could you imagine all of us getting slapped upside the head?
Oh God!
What you looking at? Nothing. I'm not looking at nothing, honey. I was.
Yeah, as Forrest Gump would say, that's all I gotta say about that.
Oh man, could you imagine if we had a free penis?
Free Willy.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, America's in a bad place. Bad place. But I'm gonna keep praying and pray for a better tomorrow. pray for my kids, because my Lord knows, my son grew up. If it don't change, oh my God. I feel sorry for our children that are going through this right now. I feel so sorry for them. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. 9 a.m. is the time, 8 a.m. Central Time. And ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, pray for yourself, pray for your children, pray for yourself, pray for America, and enjoy the rest of your day. We will see y'all tomorrow. Brother, I love you like a fat boy love cake.
Love you too, man.
And we will be back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Love y'all, appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say to you. Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time.